Take me to Thru Park. Alright, perfect, and let's start it.
Now turn left onto Faywood Boulevard.
So we have a stop sign here. It's not an all stop, so it needs to creep out and look to the left and right. It's creating a safe zone. There's a car turning in here. It can go now, so it just needs to go.
And there's a lady.
There's a lady walking inside the road.
Turn left onto
I'm not too sure why, but
there is a sidewalk.
But it maneuvered around the person, so that was fine.
Now turn left onto Clanton Park Road.
Now we have an always stop, so it should keep track of who stops first. That car on the left should go. And then we can go to the left here. Okay, we have a oncoming car. We have a car parked to the right.
Right onto Wilson Heights Boulevard.
So it's stopping for that car.
It actually did the right thing. It's supposed to yield.
Yes. So it yielded for that car and then made that left. Just to maneuver around.
Just barely seeing that dog on the right.
It looks like it has a little bit difficulty when things are close to each other, it looks like.
And yeah, especially the dogs.
So we have a right turn here. There's a truck coming. It has to stop. Okay, perfect. Car making a right and one making a left. So we could go now, quickly. Okay, and that was perfect, that was smooth.
A little aggressive on the speed up, but it was good.
Just because they have cars behind us, we're gonna bump it up to 60. Probably bring it up to 65. And then we have a busy left turn here coming up on Shepherd Avenue. So we'll see how this performs.
In 200 meters, turn left onto Shepherd Avenue West.
We're going to take a left here, so it needs to start indicating and going into the left lane. I'm not too sure why it's doing that. That was a little bit strange. It should have indicated and assertively go into the left lane without hesitation.
Did it do that?
Yes.
I guess it can't see well. That's actually the first time it did that.
No, it's the second time. The last time we went out, it did that too as well.
But it was raining, right?
We dried out the front, and there was a little bit. They had some residue on the camera, so it cleaned it out.
That's pretty cool.
You can see here we have our indicators for that car.
Oh yeah. And there's a lady sitting there.
So no right of way, so we're gonna have to make a left turn on a busy street.
I think it's having a hard time figuring out where it's going over here because it's showing some of these cars as blue.
That's true.
I think it's seeing it better now. That's what it looks like.
It's a little bit okay, we have enough time to go quickly, and that was smooth. Perfect.
Yeah, I think your theory about the following car makes sense.
Yeah, because makes it easier for it to maneuver that way, because it could just follow the car in front.
Exactly, yeah.
I find it's a little bit jerky though, like when, especially, and this applies to autopilot, navigating autopilot, when there's literally bumper to bumper traffic and not much movement. It's jerky in terms of its acceleration and deceleration.
Yeah, in my opinion, it kind of accelerates a little too fast, not very gradual.
Yeah, I agree. It's like the polar opposites, right? Like it's like a switch, especially when you're really close and there's a lot of traffic. It's either acceleration or no acceleration, and then it's aggressive. So it's either aggressive acceleration and stopping. So it's like really, really jerky, and I think they have to really they could work on that, because the thing is, for the cars behind us, they're just gonna see the car jumping around because of the acceleration, and then they're gonna. I mean, they can keep the distance, so it's safer that way. But for someone who may not be as patient, would have to, it could potentially cause an accident.
Yeah, that's
because of that
the
abrupt
only
stopping.
thing, yeah. Especially during winter.
Right. Exactly, yes. When there's less traction and on icy roads, preferably. I mean, I wouldn't really be using. I don't plan on using it for. Okay, well, there's a car taking a right here, so it has to slow down.
I think we're okay-ish, yeah. It's managing it well. Oh, okay.
Yeah, no indication there.
Maybe they're using FSD too.
We need to get into the left lane though, because we have a left
We
lane
have
coming
a
up.
little bit of time. I gotta slow down though.
Yes, it needs to slow down. Will it give right of way to a bus if we have that to test out?
I don't think we're getting the chance to
we're not
test
going
it
to
out
get a
today.
chance,
Well, right now.
It needs to take that left
I
turn.
honestly think it will.
So it needs to slow down and make that left turn. It needs to do it quickly. It needs to do it quickly, because we need to make that left turn too as well.
Now turn left onto John Thru.
Nope. So that was terrible. I'm gonna re-engage it back
I
here.
blame the guy in front. Oh, we gotta go.
No, we can't.
Oh, now we can't.
So we just stop in the middle of the lane, and it doesn't make that left turn. I think, well, the causes for that was, one, the car wasn't slowing down enough to make the left turn, and two, the left lane that we were trying to occupy was already occupied by a car that was matching our speed, so we can make that left turn in time. But then also when we got into the lane, it did not elegantly stay in that lane.
Is FSD on right now?
It is.
It's supposed to creep up here.
Okay, so I just gave it some power so we can creep up a little bit.
Because two cars should be fitting in this intersection, and the edge of your front should be a meter away from the line over there.
I don't want to press it now and then it goes into the intersection. I mean, I have control over that, but yeah, we can't go as yet. Still have this.
Okay, we have a quick
So we can go now, quickly. Yep. I can't apply force really when it's making a turn though, so.
Well, it's not, as long as the wheel is not facing the direction, it's okay.
In 200 meters, turn right onto Canuck Avenue.
So once we go straight and then take a right. This is a three-way stop, so okay, so it should be fine. It has to go, and then
Now turn right onto Canuck Avenue.
yeah, I mean, I guess the indication here is correct because it does say right lane. You can go into this lane here to make that right lane, so it indicates to go right. So that was fine. I think I flagged it on before.
Then your destination
I flagged it.
on the left.
I reported it before, so that was my error. My bad. So we have a comfortable speed here, 30. So that way we can cruise and react to any kind of abrupt changes. And it wants to take us into this part here. Okay, no problem.
Oh, but we have to go over there.
It's fine. You can go ahead.
Now your destination is on the left.
And there we go. We have been successfully, well, with the exception of one disengagement. Was it one or two? Can't remember, but we had about one or two disengagements, and that was decent, overall decent. So thank you, and look forward to seeing you in our next video.